Hello and welcome to your first training video of the Media Services Training Program. In this video, you will learn about the various office procedures here at Media Services. You will learn your opening procedures, daily tasks that are part of your responsibilities, and what to do when you are on a closing shift. If you have any questions during these videos, please press pause and write them down to ask a trainer or supervisor at a later time. The Media Services office is open Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday, the office opens at 8 a.m. and closes at 6 p.m. The office has a scheduled on-call student technician available from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Any other requested times will be handled accordingly. When you arrive for an 8 a.m. shift, it is important that you check the set and strike information on web checkout immediately, as you are the first person to see the agenda for the day. Log on to web checkout and input your username and password. Once you are on the home screen, click on Reports at the top of the screen. In the sub-menu, click on Sets and Strikes. This will populate a 24-hour window of the upcoming sets and strikes. On an opening shift, it is best to practice adjusting your search time from 7:30 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. because if you populate the set and strike report at 8:01 a.m., you will not see any sets that start at 8 a.m. Deliver any equipment that is due within your shift 15 minutes prior to the setup time. Once you have taken care of any upcoming sets and strikes, take a look at the emails. Our email is mediarequests@callutheran.edu. Sometimes people communicate to us through that account. Check to see if there was anything communicated after the office closed on the previous night and address them. If you are not sure how to handle a specific email, forward that email to your supervisor with your question or concern and sign the email with your name so that your supervisor can respond to the proper person. Next, take a look at the inventory. Items that are commonly used for sets and strikes are items like portable speakers and laptops. Count the portable speakers to see what we have in stock. Unless otherwise stated, we should have 10 portable speakers in our stock. There should also be 6 PC laptops and 6 Macintosh laptops. If anything is missing, let your supervisor know and then check the What's Late report in Web Checkout. To generate a What's Late report, go to the main screen of Web Checkout, click on Reports, and then click on What's Late. This will populate a report of equipment that has not been returned on time. If a student technician forgets to return equipment properly, it will also be generated in this report. Web checkout procedures will be covered in the following video. Throughout the day, there are several tasks that may need to be completed. If you end up needing to deliver a set that is across campus, you will need the flatbed golf cart. Only people that are certified by Campus Safety are eligible to drive the flatbed golf cart. If you are not certified to drive the golf cart, contact your supervisor and find out what steps need to be taken to become cart certified. When leaving with the golf cart, you must first unplug the charger and drape it over the metal boxes on the brick wall. If the cable is left on the ground, it runs the risk of being tangled in the wheels as you drive to your set. This has occurred in the past, so please be very mindful when leaving with the golf cart. Also, when driving the golf cart, please wear your seatbelt. Failure to do so may result in having driving privileges revoked by Campus Safety. The office must have at least one technician at the front desk at all times. If both technicians need to leave the office for any reason, then they must put the office phone into out-of-office mode. This forwards all calls coming to our office number over to the student technician's cell phone. To do this, press the Mode button on the phone display screen. Select the out-of-office mode with the arrows and confirm by pressing the OK button. Also, bring the Media Services window down and place the placard sign on the windowsill. When returning to the office, switch the mode back to standard by following the same steps and reopen the window. While in the office, it is your responsibility to keep the workspace clean. Some things to look for are piles of cables in need of wrapping, equipment left on the workstation that isn't in need of repair, and cardboard boxes stacked at the back door of the office. Please do your best to maintain the office, as the clutter can affect your efficiency and can be dangerous with tripping hazards. If you are not sure how to handle a certain task or mess in the office, please do not hesitate to ask. Keep an eye on the battery chargers in the back of the office. We use a lot of rechargeable batteries for our equipment. Once we are finished using the equipment, we place the used batteries in these slots. Once the battery is full, place it back into its corresponding bin on the same shelf. Be sure to consistently check the media requests at callutheran.edu email for any incoming equipment setups. If a request comes in, please input it into Web Checkout and Google Calendar immediately. Also, keep checking the sets and strikes for upcoming events so that you do not miss anything. Web Checkout and email procedures will be covered in a later video. Closing shifts are often very slow. Because of this, it is an optimal time to prep. Look at the sets and strikes report and prepare all sets near the workbench for the opening shift. It is best practice to have everything prepared up to 10 a.m. for the following morning. Place a sticky note on the equipment with the time and location so that the opening technician knows where and when the equipment needs to be delivered. It is the responsibility of the closing shift to handle all emails that are left in the media requests at callutheran.edu inbox. If there is anything left in the inbox that cannot be answered by the student technician, please flag it and forward it to your supervisor for clarification. Another task of the closing shift is to make sure that the golf carts are charging overnight. Be sure to plug in both golf carts and switch each vehicle into tow mode. Tow mode deters our golf carts from being stolen overnight, and is important that this is done each night. At the very end of the night, pull down the media services window and lock it. Also, close the main office door and make sure that it is locked. Then, leave out of the back door and make sure that it locks tightly behind you. In this video, you learned some of the procedures when working in the Media Services office. You learned what to do if you are working in the morning, you learned about some of the responsibilities to take care of throughout the day, and you learned what to do at the end of the night. If you have any questions still, please contact your supervisor or trainer for clarification.